92.1. Coming soon.
This broadcast will start in 60 seconds. This broadcast will start in 45 seconds. This broadcast will start in 30 seconds. This broadcast will start in 15 seconds. This broadcast will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS The Voice of Stockton or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Good morning, everybody. Let's get this. We're going live here in Stockton. My name is Lance McHan, and this is the Lance McHan Show, where we spotlight local businesses and nonprofits. I'm a local real estate agent. My license number is BRE 01987449 with Keller Williams. My guest today is Kia Duras. She's a licensed skin technologist. Esthetician. State
I
hate saying that word.
Esthetician.
Can't even say it.
Say it. Say it backwards.
Esthetician. She's with Solani Skincare. Thank you for coming on my show today.
Thank you for having me, Lance. It's always a pleasure to sit with you.
Crack up, huh?
Yeah.
So let's get down to business. So how long have you been managing people's skincare needs? I'm trying to be professional here.
I've started managing people's skincare needs actually in 2012.
2012?
So what does that make?
6 years.
6 years.
So were you going to school while you were working for Home Depot?
No. Well, yes, I was. I was working part-time and going to school. So I could make the transition.
Transition?
Yes. I love doing people's skin. It's awesome.
I know. Look how beautiful I look.
I did this.
She helps me.
Friends do. They say, hey,
she said I look like a catcher's mitt, and then
you didn't have to say that part.
Now look at me. She's keeping it real, ladies and gentlemen.
Just trying to help.
So, what inspired you to venture out on your own? I mean, that's a big leap from.
Yeah, it is a big leap.
Being from 9 to 5 at Home Depot to going out on your own.
So yeah, there's a lot of reasons, just to be on your own. Number one, people go, oh, I can make my own schedule,
Yeah, it never is like that.
Which means that you never stop working.
Yeah. Like your boss is your clients. They don't. People don't understand. It's like
Exactly.
You report to other people, more people now than you ever did.
And then my clientele started to build, and I started to get more appointments, and I was trying to do both, and it just got to the point where I just had to make a choice,
I was sad when you left Home Depot.
Well, because I was the smartest person there. No, I'm kidding. I'm not the smartest person there. But
I would venture to say you're probably right in that department.
Kitchen designer, that's all.
Extraordinaire. She's a woman of many talents.
Yeah. Jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what did you do before Home Depot? I mean, people know that you own Solani Skincare, but people don't know Kia.
Before that, I would say that my job was a freelance artist, so I used to paint murals. I used to live in the Bay Area before I moved back, and I painted murals full time. And worked for a company for a long time, and also just did it on my own for a long time. And
right. But you
know.
still do murals, right?
I still do murals. I do. I'm going to be starting one soon downtown.
Another one?
Yeah, another one. And
Cool.
and then I did that one that's by the bus station as well. So
Oh, that was Channel and...
Channel in California, right across the street from the RTD station. It's like 3 stories high. If you missed it,
It was
drive
beautiful.
by.
Or it is beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that one.
It was fun. I had a great time doing that. It was like a real awesome experience, and getting to be in the community and
People
talk
stop
to
by
people.
and see.
Gosh, all the time. Bringing me food, though. That was my favorite. They bring me candy bars and coconut water and
Oh, that's cool.
pizza.
Pizza.
Yes, pizza.
Yeah. When I was out there was quite a few people who stopped by.
Yeah, it was fun. So, yeah, I love to do, I still do art shows. And I'm in a collective, the 1850 Collective, a group of artists, and we do events and shows around Stockton.
I would love to
Yeah.
participate.
Hmm?
I would love to participate in some of those.
Oh, well, absolutely. You
I
know,
mean,
there's
not an
one
artist,
coming
but
up.
like just go and
It's
bring
going
my
to be
family.
a big one. I think that you'd like. It's
Okay.
at the Deliberation Room. It's going to be
Oh.
in September. It's
Yes.
going to be a mural painting contest where several people can, compete, and then inside there'll be an art show and music.
So
and,
where's the mural's going to go on the parking lot?
that big white wall?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Right
cool.
there. Yeah, but it'll be like a
A timed event?
changing. It'll be like they'll be up, but then they'll put new ones up later if they have another event.
Okay.
So it won't always be the same one up there, which is really cool.
So do you have, 6-8 hours to do your mural or what?
All day.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start as early as you want. And it's they stay open late, so
Yeah.
So they got lights out
And they
there.
got good. They have a drink there called a Stop and Frisk. It's pretty good. I don't know.
The position.
Right? The position would be you have too many of those, you'd be laid out on the floor.
Right, nobody will be painting.
Yeah.
They'll just be laid out.
Drink
you
water.
just trace their bodies out
Yeah, that'd be a good mural, right?
on the sidewalk.
Stockton. So, back to the subject. So, what would be some skincare myths? What would you say that people do all the time that they
Oh.
shouldn't do?
A skincare myth is that, so my clients who have acne, they always say, I heard that the sun will dry up my pimples. If I go out in the sun, it'll help clear my skin, which is a myth because it won't. It'll make it worse.
What about
Because it causes inflammation, which clogs your pores, and like a week later you end up broke out, and you go, what happened? It was that sun.
it's a vicious cycle?
Yeah, and another myth is
Chlorine?
excuse me?
Chlorine?
Chlorine
Like
will
swimming?
break you out too. Yeah,
Oh, really?
it will.
It won't dry you out?
Oh, it'll dry you out and break you out.
Okay.
It's not a good thing. Is that what you do?
No. That's why I look
Is
so
that
good.
what happened to you? No, I'm kidding. So anyway, sunscreen. People think that if they put on sunscreen, it means that they're 100% protected from the sun, which is not true. It's kind of like it's a screen, like some of the rays still get through. So
you
even
could
if you
still
wear
get sunburned
sunscreen-
with
well, I would
sunscreen.
say not sunburn, but you'll still get a little bit of sun, a slight tan. You should
Some
wear a hat
inflammation.
as well. Yeah. Even if you put sunscreen on, and you have to reapply it every 2 hours. Otherwise, it stops working. So people think, oh, I have my sunscreen in my makeup, so I'm protected. Put it on, go to work, be protected all day. But that sunscreen only lasts 2 hours.
2
So
hours
if
in
you-
the sun or 2 hours period?
2 hours from period, yeah,
Mm.
from when you put it on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about coconut oil? That's a
Oh
that's
my
a big
gosh.
big
No.
rave right now. Everybody's doing it.
If you don't break out, you're fine. But if you have acne-prone skin like I do, coconut oil will make you break out.
No to coconut oil.
No to coconut oil.
What
Not
about
on
on
your
your-
face.
Okay. So your arms and your legs, okay.
Yeah, but that'd be
You're-
fine. But some people break out on their chest and on their backs. So if
How you gonna put coconut oil on your back?
I'm just saying, someone might try it. Just gotta cover all the bases. 'Cause
Mona Elias says you're awesome.
thank you, Mona. I think you're awesome too.
So what would be something? What other myths would you think people have? Because I know your skin
Well-
is the largest organ on your body.
Yes,
Correct.
and it's your body's first line of defense.
Oh, interesting.
Think about it. What is it? Everything that's coming your way, it's your
Right.
skin first. So you got to take care of it. And your poor face is like exposed 24/7.
It's the catcher's mitt for everything, huh?
Right? Yes.
Somebody sneezes on you, you're like, oh man,
Yeah, God, yes.
you contaminate my skin.
How am I supposed to defend that? But yeah. So another myth is that your skin has to be really tight and dry for it to be clean, which is not true.
Oh, so
Your dryness is the
you
enemy.
can over clean your face? Is that what
You
you're saying?
can, yes. Your skin has an acid mantle that protects it and locks in the moisture and helps to keep your skin pH balanced. But if you're washing it with stuff that makes it tight and dry,
Dove,
no, don't put
Dial,
no bar soap.
Irish Spring.
Just stop. No bar soap.
Okay, no bar soap, ladies and gentlemen.
Did
Hey,
you do that?
No,
Not anymore, right?
not anymore.
So yeah.
Never in the shower. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, you want to keep your skin pH balanced, and like you could have oily skin and it be clear, but if your skin is too dry, it's not going to be clear. If you tan easily, you'll hyperpigment. If your skin is too dry, it will get dry and flaky and inflamed, and it will break out.
So out of your clientele, what would you say men and women? Are you 75 women, 25 men?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say maybe like 30, 70,
Really?
something like
So
that.
what? Because men, I mean, we're just rugged. We'll rub mud on our face. We don't care. We'll go out and just do it.
That's
So
the
what
problem.
kind of skincare would you tell men that they should be the 2 or 3 things that they should look?
Right, 2 or 3 things. That's like the best combo for guys because they're not like us. They're not product junkies. who wanna
We just
put
need
everything.
one. Really, if you can narrow it down to one product that has everything in it, that'd be perfect.
Not yet. We don't have that yet. For men, a good face wash that's not harsh and doesn't have anything drying in it, and a good moisturizer.
So when you wash your face and it goes squeak, that's
yeah.
not good.
Well, you don't. If it goes, you don't want to wash your face with anything that has drying stuff in it, like glycolic or salicylic.
Okay.
Because it will over dry your face. And then, like, a lot of guys don't use lotion. They don't use any moisturizers.
Lotions for sissies.
My God. Okay. Use lotion, please.
What kind of lotion? That's important.
Right. So you want
I
to
learned
use depending on your skin type. The moisturizer depends on your skin type, but then you got to take into account that your skin is different at different times of the year. So in the wintertime, it might be more oily. In the summertime, it might be more dry. So you would have to tweak the products that you use and how you use them according to...
So oil base versus water base, or always water base? Depends.
Yeah, there aren't any, I know oil-based.
Oh, cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter.
Well, the oil of Olay.
Oil.
I mean, it's got oil in it.
But that's comes from the Olay plant. I'm kidding. But you want to use something. If you're acne prone, you gotta make sure there's no pore clogging ingredients inside the lotion that you use, or the soap that you use, or the makeup that you use. One pore clogger that seems like it's in almost everything is sodium chloride. I see that a lot.
That's
Salt.
salt.
Salt,
Really?
pretty much. Yeah, it's like one
I
of
thought
the
you were going to say
quicker-
gluten.
Gluten.
No, just kidding.
No.
Messing with you
Just don't eat
vegetarians.
Yeah, but yeah, and then you got to know the difference. There's a difference between moisturizing your skin and hydrating your skin.
So
Like,
what
for
is it?
example, if you have I tell my clients this, if you have 2 jars and one, they both have raisins in them, and you put water in one and you put oil in the other, eventually the one with water is going to absorb the water and they'll plump back up like little brown grapes, and the one in the oil, they'll still look like raisins because they're just getting the outside moisturized, but they're not getting hydrated on the inside. So that's why it's good to use like hydrating serums,
And you would use those different times of the year?
you could use those all day, every day. Not all day, 2 times a day, every day.
Morning and night, or morning
Yeah, and
and
then you
day?
put your moisturizer on over that, and your skin will feel really good, because your skin is the foundation to everything, you know, like your makeup. If you're a lady and you like to wear makeup and you want it to look nice and smooth, you can't have little dry spots on your face, because then you end up putting a primer on and putting more makeup on.
Yeah,
and
the whole makeup industry is just crazy. Like, you see some of these women who you could just tell, like, man, I could scrape that off with a putty knife.
Yeah.
And then when they take it off, you're like,
who are you?
You don't even look the same.
Yes. So the goal is, as your
Natural
skin gets
beauty.
better, the less makeup you put on.
Hey, Maria.
Natural beauty. Show them what it looks like, Lance.
You're so crazy.
But yeah, so I mean, that's what everybody wants, to wear less makeup, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
So what other things should people look for in a label that they should absolutely stay away from?
That they should absolutely stay away from.
Like, I mean, sodium chloride, you said, is a pore clogger.
Yeah, that is a pore clogger. But if you don't break out, then,
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. So it depends on if you're acne prone. I specialize in acne and anti-aging.
I've seen some of her work. Go to her page. Solani Skincare.
Hey, Maria.
Um,
Yeah. So I
And
don't want to say there's something you should absolutely stay away from, because everybody
Is
has
different.
different skin. So you have to figure out what works for your skin, and then tweak it sometimes.
Okay. That makes sense. And
But you
are
should absolutely use sunscreen and stay, keep
Okay.
the sun off your face. Yeah. You say okay. You don't use it, do you? Yeah.
The problem I have with sunscreen is it's super oily, and I may be using the wrong stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Or it makes makes my face look white.
That's the zinc, when there's a lot of zinc. in it.
So-
So yeah. So you got to find one that works for you,
Mm-hmm.
which I probably have one that you can use.
And you carry your own line?
I do. It's not mine. It's my cousin's line. It's a private label, and it works really good for anti-aging and acne, because there's no pore
It
blockers.
does. I mean, look at this face.
You should have seen it like a month ago. Oh my god.
It's not that bad.
Catch yourself.
I'm like her, like before and after.
I didn't take any befores.
Look like it. Now I look like Brad Pitt. Okay, maybe not that far.
Whoa. I wouldn't take it that far, but that's the goal. Goals. We're headed that way.
This climate, is there any particular?
This climate here in like where we live is really dry. So, keeping your skin hydrated is important.
Hydrated and moisturized.
Yes.
Or what was the difference? You said hydrated
There's
and
a difference, but you want to definitely stay hydrated. You can't just moisturize and think you're getting hydrated.
yeah. So you're saying
Soak that in.
also hydrate with a lot of water?
Yes, absolutely, always. Nobody drinks enough water. Nobody does. I'm sure you don't.
I try to drink about a half gallon a day.
See, it's not enough.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'm like, man.
It depends.
When I was competing, I was
Depends.
They would have me up to a gallon and a half. I was like, it was terrible.
Yeah, I don't even drink that much. I couldn't do it.
But I think like, if you drink water at all your meals, you have water in everything you eat. There's water in there. So
True.
I don't know that we're always constantly dehydrated, but
Well, if you take your hand and you pinch the back of your hand like this, and you let it go, and that skin just stays up for a little while, looks like it's still being pinched, then you're not drinking enough water. You're not drinking enough water.
not drinking enough water, ladies and gentlemen. There we have it.
That's an easy way to tell. Or if your lips are all chapped, that's another way to tell. So
Yes, she did speak on coconut oil. It's a no-no.
it's a no-no if you're acne prone. It's going to break you out. But if you're not, you'll be okay. It just depends.
You need to just come in and get a consultation from Kia.
Yes, and if you're worried about fine lines, products that boost collagen and elastin will lock moisture and beneath the layers of your skin, and it'll hydrate your skin, and that will help get rid of the fine lines and wrinkles more than putting a mask on all the time does. Because I had someone ask me the other day what mask is good for fine lines. And if you think about the masks, they're some of them will
right?
dry your skin out. So if it's a hydrating mask, that's okay. But if it's one that's drying your skin out, it's just going to make more lines. So yeah, you want to have products that boost collagen and elastin. And there's all these different treatments that you can do that will help with anti-aging, like the LED therapy, where they use UV rays to boost collagen and elastin.
I thought UV was bad.
They're different ones.
Okay.
These are different ones. On some people ask me like, when's how soon should they start on using anti-aging products?
Today.
Yeah, yesterday. So yeah, like if you're young and you don't have any wrinkles, start using them products, because it'd be easier for you to maintain, your skin's, firmness if you're using the right products. So the whole lines and everything will take longer to catch up with you. If you're just, never use anything and all of a sudden you see you got all these lines popping up, you can still start using those products and it'll make a difference and it'll improve it and it'll like repair your skin, and it'll still work, but it's easier to maintain.
It's easier to prevent than to fix.
Right, because fixing it can get expensive,
Absolutely.
I mean, maintaining it can be too, but some people have to go to extremes to fix it, like they'll have facelifts or...
Acid wash?
Acid wash, no.
Peels?
Peels, yes.
Same thing.
What an acid wash would look like on somebody's face.
Right.
No.
But don't they use an acid to peel your face?
Depends, but they do use lactic acid, and there's different percentages, and the different ones do different things. Alpha hydroxy acid.
Do you do that in your office?
I do. Yes, I do peels. I have peels for pigmentation, really light peels if you're on the go and you don't want any downtime. I have some that go deeper, and just depends on what you need.
Make your face
consultations are good to have, because you might think you need one thing, but you really need
hire the
something
expert.
else. Yes, hire the expert. I've studied this for a long time.
I've seen and I've seen some of your before and afters, and I have to say, pretty amazing results.
Thank you. I love taking care of people's skin. I love helping people achieve their goals as much as possible. Seeing improvements. It's like a win-win.
And it's not an overnight process, is it?
Never is an overnight process. There's nothing that's gonna fix anything overnight.
What would you say somebody would, if they put in a good effort, 30 days? 60?
I would say maybe 2 to 3 months, and sometimes sooner.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on where we're starting, like what you're starting with. There's different levels. Some people have a lot more damage or a lot more acne than others. So, but on average, let's say about 3 months.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Yes, but then it's like you don't see it because it's your skin, so it's this gradual change. You're looking at your face every day. You don't notice all these little improvements, but then there might be somebody you haven't seen in a week or two, and then one day see it.
Your skin looks wonderful.
Yeah, they're like, wow, your skin's glowing. Ooh, what are you doing? Did that happen to you? Admit it. It's okay.
I'm in touch with my feminine side. It happened once. No, just kidding. So here's a question that I'm sure plenty of women have. During that period of time during the month when there's a big...
When you're
cycling.
Not bicycling, but cycling.
What can they do to help lower the breakout rates?
Well, what I would suggest is coming in and getting a facial that week, that you're about to start PMSing and get stuff cleaned out. That'll make a big difference. But once you get on board and you change your home care routine, you don't break out as much during that time.
Mm.
So because it's acne is caused by hormones, stress, or, that time of month, it may cause you to get 1 or 2 pimples. But if you have the tools to manage it, you could make them go away faster, or to have less of a breakout.
So they're not big.
Have it be smaller. There's ways to control it. You never, as far as when it comes to acne, there's no way to control your hormones. They have to naturally level out on their own.
Right.
So what you just need to learn to do is to manage it with your diet and your products that you're using on your skin.
You are what you eat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. you are, you know.
So don't.
But, you know, like if you're acne...
The donut challenge doesn't count, though.
Right, yes, it does. Don't listen to him.
It was a challenge.
I just fixed his skin. Don't listen to him. No, but like here's something. Like if you're acne prone, you don't want to eat peanut butter.
Really?
Yeah. So who would have thought of that? You know, because the androgen hormone is what, when you have more of it, it causes you to be acne prone. And
so peanuts cause an androgen spike?
In androgens.
Really?
They're high in androgens.
No wonder why I'm so buffed.
I'm kidding.
He is so crazy.
You're crazy.
Oh, man. So what about vitamin C serum? That's something you have me using. What's that?
Oh, yeah.
It smells, oh my gosh.
It smells like candy. Huh? It's so good. So vitamin C serum is good for your skin. It's good for repairing, and it's good for boosting collagen and elastin. It repairs the damage that free radicals do on your skin every day. And
what's a free radical for the
audience? It's like this this combination of atoms where one piece is missing, so it's floating around trying to replace that piece, and it takes from others. And so it makes other things incomplete to complete itself, but then the vitamin C will complete it. So then it's not...
So you should be taking vitamin C every day like your mom said.
Vitamin C and vitamin E, that's good for you, because vitamin C will replace it, and then when the vitamin E will replace whatever's missing from the vitamin C. So there's this whole science to skincare, which is really cool. I like it a lot. So a lot of the stuff that I do and the products that I use, they improve your skin on a cellular
level.
Yes, on a cellular level.
That's pretty cool. Let me see what other questions I have for you. So, if somebody is interested about learning more about their healthcare and skincare needs, where would they go?
Solani Skincare. www.solaniskincare.com. You can book an appointment online. I'm literally across the street from where we are right now, on the Miracle Mile.
By Benjamin Moore.
By Benjamin Moore Paint. In that same building connected to Benjamin Moore Paint. Hey, Jamie.
What's up, Jamie? She's so great.
Yeah.
Are you going to the paint thing for Rebecca?
Oh, what day is it?
Jamie, please tag that.
Yes,
Rebecca's paint event. So
yeah, I love paint events, so I'll try to make it. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to that one.
Yeah.
So I put her website because it's up in the header there. So if you would like to, you can't book an appointment on my show. What is wrong with you?
I need an appointment today. Text me, girl. Just come on in.
You're so
I'll get
awful.
you in.
So go to Solani Skincare. It's in the header, and go to
Thursday. She's still trying to book me. Yes, Thursday.
What is it? Click appointments.
Yes, you can click schedule appointment. You can either, if you see the service you want, you can click on that service, and then it'll forward you to the page to book that appointment. Or you can just hit, book now, and then you'll get a list of all the appointments, and you choose the one that suits you best.
And it is best to book online.
Yes, text me, Jamie.
It is best to book online because
yes, it is.
Sometimes you're with clients, you can't respond right away.
Right. Sometimes I have a receptionist, but we both get busy sometimes and can't answer the phone. So if it's just to book an appointment, you can book online. If you have questions about services, the information about the services is also online. So it's kind of it's pretty user friendly. Yeah, and I work by appointment only because some of the appointments take a long time. I also do eyelash extensions and eyebrow microblading, and everyone knows that those two things there can take like 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours. So I would hate for someone to walk in and just be sitting there for two hours waiting for their turn.
Right.
We're all busy people. We got things to do.
Absolutely.
So we work by appointment only.
So cool. Well,
Yes.
Thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you, Lance.
And tonight, it's in Trowel. I'm having a neighborhood mixer at 6 to 8, so if you'd like to come out and join,
Okay.
love to have you there. And so for all your real estate needs, remember, yes, you can with Lance McHan. Have a great day, everybody.